How to Play You Waited by Travis Greene on the key of C for absolute beginners. Now the chord progression for the song is Fa, So. For the first part of the song, just simple Fa, So, but at some point La was added. And the original song was played on the key of F, but I always decide to teach on the key of C because that's what most learners know how to play with. Okay, the song goes like this. I know you know it now. You stepped out your way. You came down to speak to me. So the first one is Fa, Do, So. Fa, Do, So. Fa, Do, So, La. Fa, Do, So, Fa, Do, So, La. So initially I said that the chord progression is from Fa and So. It's simple, and it's because Do is a passing chord. There's a passing chord, yes. In other words, you can take away Do and still play the song. So watch. You stepped out your way. You sat down to speak to me. So you see, Do can be removed, so it's a passing chord. So in order to remember this swiftly, you need to know that it's from Fa to So. Then the second time Fa, So, La. But if you want to play it exactly like it was done in the song, you go from You came out your way, Fa, Do, So. Then the second line, you stepped down to speak to me. Again, what amazing grace you've shown so patiently. So Fa, Do, So, Fa, Do, So, Fa, Do, So, then Fa, Do, So, Fa, Do, So, Fa, Do, So, La, and Fa, Do, So, then Fa, Do, So, Do, patiently. The chorus is this, and you waited for me, just for me. Oh, you waited for me, just for me. Oh, so for the chorus you start from Do, waited, you go to So, for me, back to Fa, Do, So. So the chorus is Do, So, Do, So, Fa, Do, So. Fa, Do, So, you're used to it by now. So, and you waited for me, oh, you waited for me. So that's the chorus. But if you want to play, there's a part of the song that's really nice when he sings "You Waited," which sounds like this. Right? And I think there's another instrument that plays that in the song, and not the pianist, maybe the guitar, a trumpet or something. But I like adding that to my piano piece, right? So I'm going to teach that as well. This is not necessary for beginners. Beginners just play your Do, So, Fa, Do, So. But I'll teach it. So when you get to that part, you can do it like this. And you Ti do re mi, ti do fa mi, ti do re mi, ti do fa mi, fa mi. So how did they get those notes? Here we are pressing do, and here we are supposed to be pressing do. But what they did is they isolated the notes of do out, like do and mi basically. They didn't use so. So do and mi basically was what was used to create that note progression or arpeggio we played, which is this. It's basically do and mi. What did they do? They introduced do by playing re first, and they introduced mi by playing re first. The whole essence of that note progression is do and mi, which was gotten from the do chord. So, and they introduced mi again the next time by pressing fa first. So it's all around do and mi, introducing them with the notes that are close to them. And we see this every time pianists do this when they want to play a simple song like Mary Had a Little Lamb. Most pianists, if they want to do that, they do something like this. Yeah, they use these three notes. What's it now? To give it effect, they use it to introduce the mi. And then mi, re, do, re, mi, mi, mi. The next one should be re, 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 but they can do something like this. So instead of pressing re, re, re directly, I went to do to introduce it. So basically, musicians do that to make it beautiful. In events, when you go out, when a very important person is about to come out, they introduce them, right? So that's what they did to this note, this chord. They picked two of the notes and decided to make them elaborate. Introduce this, introduce the next, introduce mi, then introduce the do again, then introduce mi from the front now. Basically, that's what they did. So that's it. And you waited for me, just for me. So back to fa do so. Basically, that's what they did. So the second part of the song is just like the first. We repeat another solo, which is you called out my name, knew my past, covered my shame. This amazing grace you showed so patiently, you showed so patiently. You know that part is the same with the first part. You came out your way, right? And you waited for me, just for me. And you waited for me, just for me. Now, the next part, which is what's that? What will I be if you let me down? It goes like this. Where would I be if you let me? Where would I be if you left me, God? Where would I be if you left me? You waited, you waited, you waited, waited, That's it. That's it. So what did I do there? Where would I be is what? Where would I be? Sorry, you press it first. Where would I be if you left me? So it's fa, fa, do, fa. Sorry, fa, fa, la, so, do, fa, la, so. So we are holding the chords of this fa, la, so, right? So basically it's fa, so. La is a passing chord, and so, do is also a passing chord. We can play without those notes like that. Exactly, like this is it. Where would I be if you left me, girl? Where would I be if you left me? So la just was added, so when you're going from fa to so, it doesn't sound empty, right? So you just fa, la, if you left. So do is also passing chord. They are not really essential to the progression. They are just added to beautify it. Right? Okay. And you waited is you fa, la, do, so. Then you passing note fa, la, do, so, fa. You understand? You waited. Wait. So basically that's it, and I've played it. But let me do it one more time. You waited. So that's it. So the last part he sang is What Amazing Grace. Back to what we've done before. It's part of the solo, which is what amazing grace. Okay, sorry. What amazing grace you showed so patiently, you should so patiently, and you, right, waited for me, just for me, and you waited for me, just for me. Oh, you waited for me. That was a mistake. For me. Oh. So basically that's it. This last part was a bit rough because I've explained it before, and that's how to play You Waited by Travis Greene as a beginner. Your hand will keep jumping up and down the keyboard unless you learn how to play intervals, right? And that will make life easy for you. And that part, playing the song with intervals, will be explained in the next video, which will be how to play You Waited by Travis Greene on the intermediate level. Yes, you're a little bit advanced now, you're no longer a beginner, and I'll make that video pretty soon. Yeah, thanks for your time, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, please follow if you're watching this on Facebook, and I'll put the link to the description and the link to the new video in this description when it's ready. Just check down, it might be ready as you're watching it now. If it's not, come back again and check. Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate your time.